It's a busy time for you. As of yesterday, close of business, you completed the split of Kraft Foods into two companies. As you reflect back on the process of splitting this very large organization, what have you learned from your experience that you would want to impart?
Well, I think the old song, breaking up is hard to do, says it quite well. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. And I think the best advice I would give to anyone who thinks about it is that you need to do it for the right reasons. There's a lot of discussion when companies, when investors and particularly investment bankers talk about splitting up companies, a lot of discussion about multiple expansion. And the reality is multiple expansion is an outcome. It's not a strategy. And it really was not until we identified the opportunity to run our two businesses in a different way, separately than we were together, that we were comfortable with the decision to split. But it's a challenging decision. It's a great deal of work. But I think when it's done right, it can create great value. And we've been very pleased so far with the reaction to our split.
Irene was number one on last year's Most Powerful Women's list. Part of the process of ranking women depends on the size of the woman's business, the overall scale of the operation that she oversees. And by deciding to split your company into two smaller individual companies, you basically talked yourself out of the number one position. So the question I have is, as a leader, talk a little bit about the thought process that goes through seeding some of your empire.
Well, as a woman, I don't have to tell you that size is not everything. It is fascinating to me. So many of my male colleagues have been so bothered about how could you make your empire smaller, not larger. But I come back to the fact that we see an opportunity to create two great companies from the beginnings of one. And I think, as I said before, I'm quite pleased with the reaction that we've gotten from the market. Time will tell as we deliver on the commitments that we've made, but I'm quite confident that these two companies are well positioned to deliver the kind of results that will be the envy of each of their respective industries.